What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pick Plug back again with another video. Today we're happy to do some WNBA picks for today. We got a great slate for tonight's game, and if you guys are looking to cash out from today's picks, make sure to comment down below your favorite pick of the day, as well as some other plays that you guys might have came up with on your own. I do really appreciate the insight. As always, a lot of these picks are super high value, so you definitely don't want to miss out on them in the future. If you guys are getting to these plays late, make sure to subscribe and turn your post notifications on, because there is a very high chance, especially in the finals, a lot of these plays do change up very frequently, and PrizePicks does love to switch up the lines a lot, so you definitely want to make sure that you have access to these plays as soon as possible. We've been cashing out pretty consistently lately, so make sure to smash that like button if you guys do want more picks. Let's get this video to 250 likes if you guys do want even more picks in the next video. Right now, we are currently 9-0 with my personal plays on Instagram. If you guys are not cashing out with us on these plays, you are definitely missing out. Like I've stated in previous videos, the next 200 people to go ahead and follow my Instagram account will be automatically added into my close friends. That number has now been brought down to 50. So if you are one of those 50 people, you have a high chance to be able to get into my exclusive giveaway for $550. Again, we are on a 9-0 streak, and we definitely got a very high guaranteed play to hit for tonight's WNBA video. In this game, there are some very high value props that we're going to be listing here on Instagram, so you definitely don't want to miss out. Without further ado, let's hop into today's picks. For our first play, we'll be going for the most consistent player, or the player that has been the most consistent this series, and we'll be looking at Courtney Williams for the 13.5 points. Now, this line has been increasingly or progressively been getting more and more increase, so I definitely do see that PrizePicks is taking this line as a threat. This line used to be at 12 and now is at 13.5, and she's consistently cashed this line out for us pretty solid. So in the last 3 games, she's had 24, 23, and 15. The last game was an extremely low scoring game, which we'll take a look at in a second, but she was still able to go on the over for that prop with how terrible that they have played. In that last game, they ended up scoring, I believe, 66 points in the total game, which is definitely way lower than what their average is. She's averaging 17.8 in the last 5 games, and she's been able to stay consistent with that the whole of this playoffs. Looking here on Outlier, you guys can see for yourself. Again, this is a free 7-day trial that you can access. Clicking the link in the description below, you will be able to access all of this historical evidence for you. We can see in the last 3 games, again, she has cashed this line out, but over the terms of the last 10 games, she's been just getting better and better with this line. She's exceeded this line in 5 out of her last 6 games, again, averaging 17.7 points per game, and she has a solid amount of minutes. Now, the last game, again, this was a pretty low scoring game. They had 66 points, like I said, and she did end up having only 30 minutes. In this series, she's been averaging around that, but in this game, I definitely do see her having an increased minutes usage, as this is a very crucial game. If they go down 2-1, they'll just be 1 game away from elimination, which is definitely not something that they can afford. Now, again, we can see that overall they are very solid defensively. They're 3rd in points allowed, and they definitely did limit them in the most recent game, but this just not has affected her as much as it should have. Again, in the previous game, they lowered their score all the way down to 66 total, but for her, she just was able to go on the over for her line, playing pretty efficiently. They're giving up 42.3 points per game, specifically against the guard position. I definitely can see her going on the over for this prop, so if you guys are telling this pick, let me know down in the comment section below. Before we hop into our next pick, I do want to let you know that just yesterday I was able to win $650 from a 2-pick parlay on Sleeper, and this is all because of their ridiculous payout boost that they have. It is so insane, and it's so easy to win quick money from their sports betting app, and right now it is the perfect opportunity to go ahead and hop on it and download, because they do have a discount code right now, and it is for the Bama game for the college football. Ryan Williams, he is definitely going to cash out on this prop. His line is normally at 62.5 receiving yards, but they brought it all the way down 30% to 43.5. This is an easy prop that you can hit, and you can mix it with any play, especially from these WNBA picks, if you guys are definitely looking to cash out on a simple 2-pick parlay. So if you guys want access to that code, all you got to do is click the link in the description below, download Sleeper, and get up to $500 on your first deposit match using code TROPHY. If you use code TROPHY, you'll also get access to 100 times on your first payout boost. So if you guys want that, go ahead and click the link in the description below. Hopping to our next play, I also did just want to mention on the ban list now is actually Jonquel Jones. Right now, just stay away from her. She ended up making us lose big time. We had 24.5. That was her line for the PRA, and she ended up getting 24 against a team that has virtually no center. She's super inconsistent, and as you can see, she went from having 37 PRA to 24 the next game, which is definitely super inconsistent. And in this game, it is just super hard to predict what she's going to do against this team. So overall, if you guys were thinking of picking her, I would just advise to stay away from her. But looking into our next prop, we'll be going over to the points section, and we'll be looking at Breanna Stewart for the 21.5 points. This one is going to be for less. Now, this whole series, she has failed to go on the over for this line. She's had 18 and 21. She did come very close in the last game. Thankfully, they were able to win despite her performance, but looking into tonight's game, I'm definitely expecting Minnesota to come back a lot more aggressive in terms of defense and offense, which will definitely limit her on her points. Looking here on Outlier, we can see in the last 10 games, she's already been limited. She's only gone the over for this prop one time in the playoffs, and head-to-head, it is down to a 44% hit rate for her. As you can see in the last 9 games that they have played, this is over the course of 2 years. She's only gone over for this prop 4 times, averaging 24. The reason for this is because she's playing against a team that is second in points allowed overall, and they are also second in points allowed versus the forward position, which are definitely very tough to play against. This whole season, their defense has been absolutely amazing, and playing against this team is definitely not something easy. As you can see, this series has been very tough for her. If you watch the games, you can see how good their defense has been against her, and I do see that she is getting high amounts of minutes. She's had 43 minutes and 38 minutes in the last 2 games, but it just isn't converting to points. Now, overall, if you're looking at the point stat, I definitely do say go on the under, but if it is for something like PRA, that is a little bit more of a risky pop to predict. So I would stay closer to the points or points plus assists. That is definitely something that is more likely to go on the under. Real quick, I do just want to let you guys know that the outlet has been killing it recently. Just today, they cashed out on some NHL and MLB picks, and this is not even the half of it. The AI absolutely swept all of its predictions on the player props, spreads, and the game predictions. It's been absolutely insane this month, bringing it up to 60 plus on the units for this month alone, which means that if you were to bet $10 with the AI, you would be up $600 right now. This is an absolute huge opportunity to take advantage of it. So if you guys want access to it, click the link in the description below or the pinned comment and go cash out on those picks. Since this is a little bit of a rougher slate, I do only have 2 picks for you guys right now, but the best picks, the personalized guaranteed plays will be on my Instagram. Just click the link in the description below, go ahead and follow, and you'll be able to cash out on those plays. That's all for today's video. If you guys do want the exclusive plays, again, click the link in the description below, join up on the outlet. There will be a full 6-pick parlay waiting for you guys to cash out on. Make sure to like and subscribe and turn your post notifications so that you don't miss out on a single video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.